guys, this week we're taking it up a level and we're taking on a proper French tradition. We're on a new beach and we're going all natural.
But we're going to move this bit swiftly onwards and get back to the road trip. Well, what another pretty little beach France has to offer. That was stunning. Great day.
Although there was quite a few hard things coming out of the water. I mean, my shells. Look at these, there's massive shells as you're down there. But it wasn't awkward at all, was it?
It wasn't, and to be fair, we kind of stumbled across it by accident.
Yeah, we weren't planning to come here at all. We was just looking for a nice beach. And next thing you walk on there, and you've got tallywhackers everywhere in front of you.
So it is only right to kind of go with it. Otherwise, you would have stuck out like a sore thumb.
So what about our tans now, though?
Well, we've kind of blended in our white bits now.
Yeah, well, exactly. You're not going to be able to tell how much of a tan you've got. When you go on holiday, you're always like to all your mates, oh, look at me tan.
Yeah, look at me tan line.
They can't do that, can they? They can't come off the beach and go, well, they don't need shown tan lines, do they?
Getting in the shower and going, oh yeah, I have caught the sun today.
Well, how do they know if they have, though? You wouldn't know, would you?
No. If you did want to visit there, it is called Le Projet Ocean.
And it is. We've just had a quick Google review of it, and it's actually one of the best French nudist beaches in the country.
It was a pretty good beach, to be fair, as well, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful beach, yeah.
Crystal clear waters and the most gorgeous sand, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now that was a successful shopping trip.
Yeah, because I got Super Mario eggs. It's a great box.
So let me just dump these in, but we was going round then there, and the amount of meat in there, it looks amazing. I mean, if you're vegetarian, you're not going to like this bit, but the steaks looked awesome, the burgers did. It's quite famous for the old beef in France, isn't it? And we ain't got a barbecue with us. That is up until now. Managed to get some Frenchies. But then I came across this, a proper collapsible barbecue, what you can keep in the van, and instead of having a bag of charcoal with you, it comes in boxes here, so you just light the bottom of it, and away it goes for your barbecue. So we'll definitely be using that while we're on the road trip. Twice. And another thing what really surprised me, is your bread at home now is about £2, isn't it? Baguettes are 30 pence. No wonder the French love these so much. So we have just got to our next park up. We have already had a siesta. Obviously we're in France, traditional, isn't it?
Exactly, we couldn't pass that one by.
And I'm feeding Laura up with some of that supermarket food we got, because I think she's going to need it for what I'm taking her on next.
So I'm getting myself all fueled up.
So expect a lot of whinging and a lot of crying in the next 5 minutes.
I'm not denying this, I'm going to be on full form.
I don't even know where we're going.
This might be a good thing. Right, come on. Now I've fed you up, I'm taking you up the largest sand dune in Europe. Dune du Pilat.
Yep, can't wait.
But there's plenty of parking here. It's about €10 to 4 hours. It is quite expensive, but I suppose it's to be expected as well somewhere like this. It is all nicely set out as well. It looks quite posh around here.
I'm just looking for the cable cars.
This is a bit like the camp before the storm, isn't it? You're in the nice shade at the minute.
Tranquil, under the trees.
And wow, we've just come out of the woods. And look at the scale of that, it's amazing. The views I'm getting from up here already. And the sand, it's like that proper fine stuff you get on your Caribbean beaches. This is going to be fun with Laura getting her up here. There is steps though, so you might be alright. But look at her.
Come on, even you're a bit out of breath already.
No, look at my steps. When you're trying to walk.
And I've opted to go for the hardcore route. Come on.
I don't know how this is happening, but Laura's steaming ahead of me. I'm knackered. I'll just pretend I'm looking at the views for a minute. Look at them for views. And look how steep it is, and this camera ain't doing any justice to us. But I think I've just figured out my problem. I'm getting weighed down with it all, aren't I? I basically got 2 sandbags on my feet. Now I'm good to go. Oh, I'm knackered.
Yeah, I'm up.
Better be good when we get to the top of this.
It's good to have lots of energy.
And I thought Laura's going to be the one whinging. Why are you whinging?
I'm taking it all in. The scenery is beautiful. The sand is super warm on your feet.
I'll tell you what, I know how I normally feel now.
Look around, it is gorgeous. Even the higher and higher up you get, it's more impressive.
So this is normally me, being the
got
smart ass.
this.
It's amazing, you've got this. And I slipped into Laura's shoes. Right, come on, I've got this now.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you want me to wait for you?
I'm going nowhere, look. I don't know if I've got this backpack on or what.
Oh, it's the backpack now. First it was the shoes, now it's the backpack.
That sanding made no difference.
Still climbing.
I'm putting my shoes.
It's stunning, isn't it?
It really is. So, was it worth the big climb? Absolutely yes. The views from the top are amazing.
I'm just looking forward to having a dip in that sea in a bit. It's boiling and all,
Pull
isn't it?
ourselves down.
And we're just taking a bit of a trek across all these sand dunes at the minute. It feels like you're in desert almost, doesn't it?
It does. We're walking away from all the tourists which just stop when they get to the top.
But we're heading to the other side of the dunes because we've seen a ton of kite flyers over here. And I'm just interested to see what they're all doing over here. So we've made it across the sand dunes, and just look at this, it's incredible. So we've got all the kite flyers just coming over the top of us in a minute, and I'm proper in awe with that. I want to go.
So it's safe to say the walk was 100% worth it, and there's only one last thing to do. I'm running down to the beach.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to
Look at
feel the
that.
fire.
That's a proper wow moment.
Rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never
Not quite
stop.
swim shorts.
Every shot from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
And what a way to cool down after walking through a desert.
Just washing your pants?
As fresh as a sea breeze.
So how cool is this? Walking along the beach and we've come across all these little dens which are completely made out of driftwood. So people must have been walking along, collecting it all and building themselves a little shelter for the beach. And completely, these are really well constructed. Rick, you can get some tips from here.
Don't know what you mean. Chair with a footrest. So do you realise we've got to climb back up that again? And look at them all, they all look knackered now. That's going to be us in about 5 minutes.
That's it, Rick. Go on without me. Save yourself. I'm not going to make it.
No, I've got to this stage, I don't care what people think. One last push.
You keep saying that. One last push. Just over this hill. Just over this dune. One last bit. I'm still going.
Look, I don't want to bring this up, but when we was in labour,
When we...
18 hours of pushing.
Unbelievable.
One more push, 18 hours went by.
We...
20 minutes this has lasted.
We... I may be out of breath. I may be taking a while. But just remember, I didn't scratch the van.
Take as long as you need. I knew she'd seen it when I'd done that. The end's just not in sight.
What?
It's just not in sight, the end, is it?
Made it!
Okay.
All this hiking for 20 seconds of fun. Although that's pretty standard for Rick. So we've made it back to the van, and safe to say, I'm a bit sweaty.
So from all that fun, I'm going to have to get a bit serious now, because it's 7 o'clock and we ain't got a park up for tonight, have we?
But I have got another dilemma as well.
What's that?
I'm hungry.
So we're just coming into the air now. So how do you do this then? Camping air thing. So there must be enough spaces. Right, park up complete. And it's a busy one, but you know what, it'll do for the night. So now we've got to the air, we've got a little bit of a problem because you can't have campfires or barbecues here. So I think it's only right we have a game of Ready Steady Cook. 3 ingredients each. Joshua's going to have to be the judge.
Who can make the best dish? So you all know me, I like a bit of a concoction. So my 3 ingredients are going to be pasta, bolognese sauce and beef burgers.
I'm going down a similar route. So we've got mussels, I've got my baguette and I've got beer. And it's time to cook.
Is this your half then?
Yeah.
Oh.
What point do I put my beer in? Do you just get up to temperature and chuck them in?
Yeah, if you wanted my help, I'd let the onions just simmer just for a couple of minutes
Well, let's
first.
let them simmer. Let's let them do their thing. Right, into my mussels.
A big one.
Is there a rule about mussels that you don't use the ones that's opened, or
I think that's after the thing cooked,
is that
isn't
after?
it?
There's quite a few of these what are open.
Uh,
There's a few what's closed.
I thought it was after, but I could be completely wrong here.
Right, let me Google it. So I don't want to give myself fish poisoning, do I? So next I'm just going to put a bit of beer in my pan. I don't actually know how much. I think they're just meant to simmer, not drowned, aren't they? I don't want to waste too much beer.
Big said you want to drink it.
I think you do just simmer them, don't you? Right, that'll do. Let's bang that back on there. Get to the boil.
Well, is this one a good one?
So I've just got my beer simmering away now. I've checked all the mussels. And if you flick them, which I've just found on Google, and they close up, they're still good to eat. See? Is open. Flick him, closes up. So they're ready to go. No food poisoning tonight. The beer's simmering away, and I don't think they're far off going in. I don't know what it's going to taste like though. Red onion, beer and butter. We're going to leave them, don't we? That's it. We'll put the shaking down here.
I'm going to try some.
Joshua, this is cheating about helping Mummy, and not
It's
me.
not.
You can ask me to help you.
Yes, and you didn't.
Make my mussels taste nice.
It tastes like.
Right, let's have a quick check of these mussels, see what's happening. Oh, they're opening up nicely, they are. How long to cook mussels? Good helping. I think it's time to bring the mussels off. Oh, they have come out beautifully. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they smell a bit funky though.
So I'm just flipping the burgers.
First dish done. So we've got our first meal out in the mussels.
Yeah.
Josh is about to give them a go, aren't you?
Yeah. Let you give a go.
Let's try them, see what they're like, eh?
No, I want that one.
They taste really good.
Okay. Nice try.
Generally as well.
Are you having some as well?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yours looks good. These look good, the mini burgers with this.
I know. Well, I've kind of cheated. They are meatballs, but Joshua prefers mini burgers.
So do I.
At this.
You're bringing out the ketchup.
I want ketchup.
Unbelievable.
It gives yours a 9 out of 10.
So Joshua, what was my score?
8. 8 out of 10.
So I've
Hang on.
lost.
Yeah, I do believe them. Mummy is the winner.
So it's a simple tea, but the location is beautiful here, isn't it? In all the pine woods, and it's a short walk down to the beach.
It is, but I have to say that it's not one of my favourite stops that we've done so far. It is super busy.
Wait for that.
Uh-oh! Get ready to run! Run! So after some of that banging cuisine we cooked up, we've just come down to the beach and I found my Frenchie. I've got a King's Brew beer in my hand.
So what better way to end the perfect day than coming down to the beach 2 minutes from the campsite and watching a gorgeous sunset with your loved ones.
It's actually amazing.
And that's where we're going to wrap it up this week. So join us next week as we continue our road trip through France.
And like and subscribe because it really helps our video.